Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Breaking the 3D. So today I want to talk about a kind of general topic, sort of why I'm doing these videos and what is spirituality exactly. Because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding, honestly, about not only about spirituality, but also about the videos that I'm making, and also, other people on the internet who are spreading similar messages to myself. So basically, this is my perspective. Spirituality in a nutshell is essentially the raising of one's consciousness. And now, what is consciousness, right? From my perspective, consciousness is really your overall level of awareness of yourself and the world around you and the universe as a whole. So this is why I think so what I have found is that a lot of other spiritual people, or people that I would consider to be spiritual, friends, mentors, associates, etc., who are on the kind of the spiritual wavelength, I find it that they often see a lot of issues and different mysteries and phenomenon that exist in our world in a very similar way to myself. So I think when you really break down what spirituality is, it's just an increase in your overall awareness. And I think people, what I'm sensing is that I think a lot of people misunderstand spirituality. They think that it's kind of like woohoo, like, hocus pocus, it's not real. I think a lot of people perceive it as like kind of crazy, and not rooted in material reality. And that actually is true. It's not rooted in material reality because there are different realities that exist within our reality. The material plane, the 3D plane, is one of those realities. And then there's also the ethereal plane, things that we cannot see or touch. A lot of people don't think those things are real, but I'm probably going to sound like a broken record if I quote Tesla again, but if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So, energy, frequency, and vibration cannot be seen, felt, touched, smelled, etc. We cannot really identify these things with our senses, at least with our bodily senses. However, I do believe that they can be accessed through our sixth sense, otherwise known as our intuition. So I do want to keep this video on the shorter side. So basically, I believe there are many different aspects to spirituality, and I do think basically spirituality helps one to become the best version of themselves that they are able to become. And it's really just about creating a higher level of consciousness for oneself, a higher level awareness of oneself, because I think for most people, they themselves are the greatest mystery of all. And that is the greatest mystery that needs to be solved, because understanding yourself will allow you to become a more elevated person and, more in touch with yourself and more in touch with the people and things around you. So to me, that's kind of like the end goal for spirituality. So I really have a strong sense that a lot of people watching these videos, no, I'm sorry, not a lot of people watching these videos, certain people watching these videos, I believe, think that this is funny, and think that basically what I'm saying is crazy. But I do have a message for those people. I think if you're watching these videos, regardless of why you believe you're watching them, if it's just, purely for entertainment, there is a deeper reason why you're watching these videos. And nothing happens by accident. There are no coincidences. So you may be watching these videos for, pure entertainment value. You think that this stuff is funny, but you know what? There actually is a deeper reason why you're here. And there's something for you to be gained other than pure entertainment by watching these videos. So I would ask that you, for those, I know this is not the majority of of my viewers, at least I don't believe it is. But for those of you who kind of are not really taking these videos seriously, I would just think about that a little bit and ask yourself, is there anything here that you can actually learn and grow from? Because I do believe some part of yourself that you may not be fully in touch with has brought you here for your highest good, so that you can learn and grow through some of the information that I'm sharing. So I'm gonna keep this video short. I hope that you guys like the video. I'm gonna keep them coming, going to address a wide variety of topics. But for now, I'm trying to keep these a little bit more general, just so that everybody can kind of understand what I'm all about and where I'm going with this stuff. But I am gonna get into some more interesting topics in future videos. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope everybody has a good day. And I will say lastly, whatever the reason is that you're choosing to watch my video, I thank you very much. Whether it's for pure entertainment or because you believe that you might learn and grow from these videos. So thank you. And I hope everybody has a good day. Talk to you guys soon.